Did you ever beat Elden Ring?
Normal, but not DLC. I haven't played DLC.
Okay, so you
wait,
did
where'd you stop?
I just haven't played the DLC yet.
Oh, we were like getting through it still?
Yeah. Well, I didn't start it yet.
Well, you beat the main game.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
beat main game. Didn't play the DLC yet. Just too many games.
Did you do Bloodborne? Because I know Emmy, like Kai just recently did a Bloodborne marathon. And I saw you playing Bloodborne again too recently.
Yeah. Well, people keep coming in my chat being like, "You're copying Kai," but I started it before he even announced his thing.
So why'd you copy him? Why'd you copy him ahead of time?
Wait, why didn't you
You
copy
trying to do it before Kai?
He just invented.
He invented
He
Bloodborne.
invented Souls-like.
Yeah, he invented Bloodborne.
He invented Elden Ring.
He made the game.
and
He
Bloodborne.
invented it. I mean, that's always how it is. I mean, like it's people are dumb and they'll see like one streamer do something and then they just assume everybody.
Yeah.
You know, it's like Bloodborne is like a 10-year-old game. You know what's crazy though?
Yeah, it is.
You know what's crazy though is I saw Kai made like a trailer for the Bloodborne stream. I loved it.
I actually didn't watch the trailer. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
I just think the idea of doing a trailer for a stream is
It's
great.
really fucking funny.
I think it's funny. I think it's great. It's creative. But yeah, no, I have not played Bloodborne. I want to play Bloodborne. Everybody tells me I would love it. I played the beginning of it on a PS4 and 30 FPS made me want to just stick
Well, like,
my
what
head
do
in
you
the meat
think
grinder.
about it, Emmy, since you played it again recently? Like, you're playing it again?
So I do like the combat. I do like the world. FPS sucks,
She hates
obviously.
it, guys.
No point to. I mean, everyone says that though. And
Did you play on
I
PS4
feel-
or PS5 lately?
I'm on PS5. I feel like the camera is like so much worse than any other FromSoft game, but maybe it's because I just played Elden Ring that like I'm more spoiled or something.
How far did you get in the game?
I just beat the girl in the church who turns into the dog that heals itself.
Spoilers.
Oh, yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah, I just beat that, so I'm not that far.
It's like Elizabeth or something like that.
Yeah, Elizabeth. And yeah, I like it, but it's just like
You haven't
quality.
seen anything for bad camera angles yet.
Dude, yeah, that's what
seen
my
anything.
child was telling me.
Yeah.
But it's literally like all the complaints are quality of life things, which is why people say like, wait for the remaster or whatever, you know.
So I played it recently on a PS5, like the intro area, just like screwing around. I downloaded it.
Old Yarnum.
And I was like, this is not nearly as bad as I remember it being. In fact, I was like, did they upscale it somehow? It doesn't look like a 60 FPS, but it definitely is not as bad as I remember it being.
Maybe. Because people keep coming in my chat to me and being like, are you using like a 60 FPS mod? And I'm like, looks like shit to me. Like, I don't know what.
I wish I was.
But I've had a lot of people ask that, so maybe
Yeah.
like when they played it was worse. I don't know.
I swear it was worse. Or maybe I got better at Souls games. Maybe. Because, I mean, to be fair, that was like 5 years ago whenever I first tried to play it. And then somewhat recently, this was maybe like a year ago, I downloaded it and I like kind of started running through the intro. I was like, this is not nearly as frustrating as I remember it being. But yeah, Bloodborne is the one I want to play. I mean, the thing I played a lot of Dark Souls 1 and 3.
You did a lot of Dark Souls 3.
Done a lot of 3
I
and
remember
a lot
that.
of 1. Even off stream. Like I would just go like, for a long time, Dark Souls was just one of those games I'd randomly like, I'm bored for 10 minutes and I just go and I kill stuff off stream.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel like Kai, like, because Kai finished Bloodborne pretty quick. Like, some people are disappointed about it. They're
Oh, he's
like,
done already?
Wasn't
he
it
is.
shorter?
Was it like 40 hours?
He didn't do the DLC. And it's kind of obvious. Like, I don't think Kai liked Bloodborne as much as he liked Elden Ring. And it's like, it made me think that, like, if you're going to go back, it's best to play the games in order of how they were made. Because if you don't, you're going to go back.
Yeah,
and,
I wonder why he picked Bloodborne instead of Souls 1 or Sekiro.
Yeah, that's actually super interesting.
I think people probably told him to pick Bloodborne because Bloodborne has such a
Why?
dedicated community.
It's
and the
like
people really like it a
It's
lot.
like the Undertale people.
Yeah, in a way.
Like it's like smaller game, really big fandom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
feel
wow.
like he should have
private server been
either
allowed for
done
years.
Souls 1 and then just gone through everything or done Sekiro.
I can't wait to watch him play Dark Souls 2. Holy shit, that's going to be bad.
Maybe he'll skip it. I don't know.
Be smart.
I still, dude. Man, Elden Ring was so damn good. It's hard for me to say, but there's something about Dark Souls 1 that I just adore.
It's the
level design.
It's the game. It's the game, man. Like that's what it is. A Dark Souls 1 is a Super Nintendo game disguised as a game from 2011.
That's kind of how it
yeah,
felt.
it's like that's what it's the quintessential fucking video game.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Dark Souls 1 is so damn good. Now, I think Elden Ring is kind of like the ultimate version of everything that has been learned from Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, so on, all the Souls
Have you
games.
seen that Miyazaki quote that's like, Elden Ring is like almost what I had in mind?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. You're right.
Yeah, Elden Ring. Like, so how do you feel about creating the best game ever? He's like, well, it wasn't. I mean, we could do better, but yeah.
And I mean, he's probably right.
Yeah.
But like, it's great because I remember, in Dark Souls 1, like dual wielding wasn't really good, right? Like if you wanted a dual wield build,
Couldn't really do it.
Faith builds weren't really that great.
They were dog shit.
Yeah, even Dark Souls 3, right? Some people do like some kind of faith builds, but like casting spells and doing all that, like it's not really all that great. In Elden Ring, the way that I built my character was so unbelievably fun. I just remember more so than in Dark Souls 1 and 3, the actual process of I love to like customize and build and numbers, and I love that with every game. To me, that's like the core of what an RPG is, and I got that more in Elden Ring than any other Souls game by far. Like, I mean, I felt like I was like, I want to play Paladin. I'm going to make what my image of like a Paladin is in my head. I'm going to make that in Elden Ring. And I could do that. And, I had some heals. I had some, I had like 50 points in faith. And, it was cool, right? Very fun. Parry build. I would parry all the time. Which was like not really like the best way to play. I mean, I think going like two-handed and dodging things or dual wielding and dodging things is probably better. Yeah. At least in the base game. But I just like using a shield. I like parrying because it's like a cool feeling. Like it's the tactility. It's the sound.
It was the you had that guy like that face parry or whatever it was, right? Was that you?
I played with all three.
Yeah.
Normal parry, and then I did faith, and then I did the magic parry.